I think what's interesting about CIR is that you and your organization don't really work very much with user generated content or with, hey, let 1,000 flowers blossom. You have a kind of professional ethic for what CIR does, and you're not interested in like everybody's opinion is just as good as everybody else's.
Jake, I couldn't have said it better myself. But, you know,
That's my impression anyway.
part of the well, thank you for having that impression, and we appreciate that. And I think to a large extent it's true. I do think that we don't want to ignore the public we're supposed to serve. And so you want to have, so if we do a story that is about state hospitals and abuse of this state police force of patients in state hospitals,
Which you did do.
which we did do, and then we had follow-ups that included town hall meetings in Sonoma and Southern California, which were directly affected, in which we didn't want to tell people, here's what you should do, because that is advocacy. But there's a sort of activist journalism.
Yeah, right.
You know, what actually your grandfather called journalism of action.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he may, in his view, that may have been, you know, invading Cuba, but we take a slightly liberating Cuba, liberating everybody in the jails over there. But in our perspective, you know, we borrowed the phrase journalism of action to mean we help people, because if you write a really good story or you broadcast a really good story, you're going to move people, right? They're going to want to do something about it. And if your motivation is to make people's lives better, that's the general sense of investigative reporting. You fix things that are broken.
Right.
But you don't fix it yourself necessarily, but you do help the crowd, the audience, citizens, people fix it.